Welcome back to your brain room, the space in your mind where you get to rest, recalibrate, and heal. If you're new here, the brain room is a guided space inside your imagination. Each week, we visit a different room in your mind, designed to help you process emotions, reconnect with yourself, and gently unwind. Tonight, you're entering a very special place, a tall, glowing lighthouse that stands alone on a rocky cliff. Its beacon shines across a dark ocean, guiding you back to clarity. This brain room is for when you're searching for purpose and direction, or when fear has taken the wheel and you want to take it back. You're not alone in the dark. You're about to find your way forward again. Before we begin, let's take a moment to settle in. Breathe in deeply and exhale slowly. You're here now, and that's enough. Let your body be supported by whatever you're resting on. You don't need to hold anything together in this moment. Let's start at the crown of your head. Feel a cool mist rolling in from the ocean. It lands softly on your scalp, dissolving any overthinking. Every droplet releases tension. Now this mist begins to drift down over your forehead, easing your brow, softening the muscles around your eyes. Your eyelids grow heavier, more at ease. Cheeks relax. Jaw unclenches. Let your tongue rest gently on the floor of your mouth. No need to say anything, just be. Now a warm light, like the lighthouse beam itself, shines from the base of your neck, washing down over your shoulders. Feel them drop slightly. Let go of the invisible weight you've been carrying. Your arms become heavy, elbows relaxed, forearms soft, hands at peace, with fingers curled gently. Now bring your awareness to your chest. Notice how the breath moves in and out, not forced, just flowing. Feel your heartbeat strong, present, and constant. The warmth travels through your ribs, your stomach. Any tightness begins to unravel, like a sea knot loosened by gentle hands. With every breath, your abdomen rises and falls, like a tide, safe and steady. Now the warmth begins to settle in your hips. Let them grow heavier, spreading wide and secure, like the base of the lighthouse itself. Sink deeper into whatever is beneath you. Let go of bracing. There's no need to hold it all in. Let that warmth flow down through your thighs. Feel the muscles soften, releasing tension you didn't even realize was there. Let your quads and hamstrings completely relax, as if exhaling all on their own. Now your knees. Imagine a breeze moving gently across them, smoothing out stiffness, cooling any aches. Allow space around them to soften, as if even the joints are breathing. The warmth travels down to your calves. Let gravity help them release. Muscles uncoiling like ropes dropped into sand. Tension slides off them like water running off stone. Your ankles unwind. No more bracing or clenching, just ease. Your heels press downward, sinking gently, supporting your weight without effort. Now your feet, top to bottom, inside to out. Let them fully relax. Toes unclench and soften, each one letting go of the day, as if dipped into warm salt water. Your entire body now feels softened and steady, held by the earth below, supported by the light above. You are grounded, cleansed, calm. You're ready to ascend to the lighthouse within. The stone stairs spiral upward, rounded and time-worn, smoothed by years of quiet passage. The air shifts slightly with each step, cool and salty, laced with the scent of ocean wind and something older. Each footfall is soft, deliberate. Your steps echo upward like a soft drumbeat, a rhythm of purpose. Each echo whispers, "You're getting closer." The climb is gentle but sure. You're not in a rush. There's no pressure, just presence. Every step is a choice. Every step is a release. The spiral tightens. The light begins to glow faintly above, golden and still, until finally you reach the top and step slowly into the circular beacon room. The door creaks softly open. You're met with a quiet warmth. Walls of curved stone embrace you like arms. A large lantern turns slightly in the center, casting beams in every direction. The light here is warm, steady. It doesn't glare, and it doesn't judge. It just illuminates. Not blinding, just enough to help you see yourself clearly again. There's no harsh corners, no shadows that matter, just you and light. The great rotating beacon sends out rhythmic waves in the center of the room, its light slowly sweeping the curved walls, rhythmic, steady. You step closer, drawn to the mechanism beside it. A smooth brass dial marked with one word, clarity. You place your fingers on the cool metal and begin to turn it slowly, clockwise. At first, the beam is wide, unfocused, and soft. But as you adjust the dial, the light begins to narrow, tighter, sharper, cutting clean through the haze, like moonlight slicing through thick fog on the ocean. And just like that, thoughts that once swirled aimlessly start to settle. Your mind begins to organize itself, gently, effortlessly. What felt confusing before suddenly feels simple. Your next step, your true priorities, where to set your boundaries, how to spend your energy tomorrow. This light doesn't make decisions for you, but it gives you the calm to see things clearly again. To remember that confusion is a passing cloud, not your identity. And clarity lives within you, always waiting to be dialed in. You won't always be standing in a quiet room with time to turn a dial, but the memory of this moment stays with you. When your mind feels cloudy or decisions blur together, pause, breathe, and imagine that beam sharpening again. Your clarity was never gone, just waiting for focus. Even in chaos, you can still choose where to shine your light. You notice to your right, built into a polished wooden podium, is a glowing compass. The center pulses softly, as if beating in rhythm with your chest. 4 cardinal directions shimmer, not with letters, but with feelings. Courage, curiosity, love, and peace. Each one radiates a distinct hue: warm gold, playful teal, gentle pink, and grounded silver. You take a moment, breathe, and place your palm gently over the direction that calls to you now. Maybe it's courage, to speak your truth, to try again, to set boundaries. Maybe it's curiosity, to explore new ideas, ask questions, see where the day could take you. Maybe it's love, to soften toward yourself, to forgive, to connect. Maybe it's peace, to let go of urgency, to allow stillness, or to rest without guilt. As you choose, a soft breeze stirs around you, like a whisper through the beacon room. This way. You might not know every twist in the path ahead, but this moment reminds you, you don't need to. Your inner compass is real. It's not broken. You just have to listen and trust where it points, even when the map isn't clear yet. You won't always hear a breeze or see glowing directions, but this compass lives within you. When choices feel tangled, or you start doubting what matters, pause. Place a hand over your heart, and just like you did here, ask, what feeling will guide me today? Courage, curiosity, love, or peace? There's no wrong answer, just a direction and a next step. Across from where you're standing, set into the stone wall, is a small, circular speaker, brass-rimmed, humming softly. It's subtle, easy to miss, just like your inner voice sometimes. Beneath it, a single switch glows faintly. You reach out and press it. At first, there's only silence, but then you hear yourself. Not the voice that critiques or second guesses. Not the one shaped by pressure or perfectionism. This voice is slower, warmer, like the way you'd speak to someone you love on their hardest day. It says, I'm doing the best I can. I don't have to figure it all out today. I know more than I give myself credit for. My pace is still progress, and I will find my way. Each sentence echoes gently, filling the room like the soft pull of tide over sand. Not loud, just steady. You let the words wash over you, and maybe even say them out loud now softly, so your nervous system hears it too. This is the voice you've always had inside. It's not missing, just muffled. And now that it's been amplified, you remember how to return to it, especially when doubt creeps in, or when the world feels too loud. You can come back to this frequency. Remember this speaker. For the days you forget how to hear yourself, it's always here, and so are you. Across the beacon room, a porthole is set into the wall. You walk over and slide it open. Behind the glass, a storm rages, waves crashing against jagged rocks, lightning flashing, clouds heavy with every what if you've been carrying. It's not just weather, it's fear, it's worry. It's those late night spirals that whisper, what if I can't handle this? To the right of the window is a thick iron lever. You place your hand on it. It's firm, solid, and real. Take a breath. Feel your feet beneath you and pull. The lever clicks. The window slowly fogs over. The storm softens. Winds quiet. And then stillness. Not because fear no longer exists, but because you chose to stop letting it steer the ship. You didn't erase the storm. You just reclaimed your anchor. This fear may rise again someday, but you'll know what to do. You'll come back to this panel, this moment, this power, and remind yourself the weather can change, but I remain. Along the far wall, there's a wooden rack lined with lanterns, some new, others weathered by time. Each one is etched with a name, a mentor, a loved one, someone you lost, or even someone you've never met, an author, an artist, a stranger whose words reached you at just the right time. These are the ones who once lit the path for you, when your own flame flickered low. You run your fingers across the lanterns until one calls to you. You lift it from its hook. It flares gently to life, not blinding, but steady and warm. It glows from the inside out, and somehow so do you. You remember what this person taught you, not just in words, but in presence, in how they lived. Strength doesn't always come from within. Sometimes it's borrowed, until you can build your own. You hold a lantern to your chest, and it feels like a hand on your shoulder. A soft voice saying, keep going, you're not alone. Even now, you carry the light of those who've walked before you. And one day, you'll be the lantern on someone else's wall. Across the small room, a dusty glass chart flickers to life, its frame carved with gentle spirals, like waves frozen in time. Stars blink in and out, like fireflies finding their place. You approach, and the lights begin forming constellations. But instead of mythological symbols, they outline moments from your own life. The time you spoke up, the time you chose to rest, the time you followed your gut instead of the crowd. Each star a small, luminous act of alignment. You hadn't seen how they connected before, but now they form a path. Not a straight line, but one that makes sense. You realize you've been moving towards something all along. You are aligned, even when it didn't feel that way. The stars don't demand perfection. They just ask that you keep going. And if you ever forget, you can return to this chart. Let it remind you that your path has always been unfolding, moment by moment, choice by choice. Near the open balcony where the ocean wind drifts in, you notice a small wooden writing desk, weathered but sturdy. Beside it rests a clear glass bottle and a fountain pen with a silver tip that seems to glow with potential. You sit quietly, no rush. This is a moment just for you. You take a breath and begin to write. No one else will read this. It doesn't have to be poetic or perfect, just honest. Maybe it's a reminder you've made it through worse. Maybe it's a promise. Keep going, you're almost there. Or maybe it's something simple. You are worthy of good things. Your words form a thread between now and then, between who you are today and who you're becoming. You roll the note gently, place it in the bottle, and seal it with a smooth cork. Above the desk is a shelf marked softly in carved script, safe to return. You place your message there, not forgotten, just waiting for the day you need to be reminded of your own voice, your strength, and your truth. And whenever that day comes, it will be right here, waiting for you in your lighthouse. Above you, the great beacon continues its slow rotation, slow and steady, casting soft arcs of golden light across the walls and over your resting form like a lullaby of illumination. You settle into the curve of the circular room, onto a round, plush mattress that seems made just for you. The fabric is cool at first, like sea breeze, but warms gently with your body. Pillows as soft as sea foam cradle your head. Blankets as light as ocean mist pull across your body like a comforting tide. The beacon buzzes faintly overhead, its light now lower, deeper, and more hypnotic. Each sweep of light whispers, "You're safe. You've done enough. Rest now." Tonight you returned to yourself. You found clarity in the turning light, strength in borrowed lanterns, truth in your own voice. You face the storm and remain standing. Let that knowing settle into your bones. Let it root deep in your body like an anchor dropped into calm waters. Steady, unmoving, grounded. Even if tomorrow brings waves, tonight you are still. Not every day will feel clear. Sometimes the fog returns, the noise, the doubt, the detours. But now you know where the light is. When you feel scattered, remember the clarity dial. When you lose direction, trust your compass again. When the storm rises, pull that lever. These tools may live in your imagination, but their power is real. You carry this lighthouse with you, not in stone, but in your nervous system, in the way you pause and breathe and choose. You can return here mentally for 5 minutes during a hectic afternoon, or simply remember you are the light keeper. You don't need to shine for others all the time. Just keep rotating. Steady. Steady. That's enough. You may stay here as long as you need, watching the light circle above you, listening to the soft hush of distant waves beyond the windows. The music will continue, soft and low, like the drift of a boat on quiet water, guiding you deeper, further, and softer. You can drift into dreams or rest in that place just before sleep. Or maybe you'll wander gently back through the lighthouse, returning slowly to your waking world when you're ready. But before you go, just one more breath together. A soft inhale and a long letting go exhale. Thank you for joining us here in this space. We release a new episode every Sunday at 7 p.m. Or you can revisit any of our past rooms. Each one holds something new every time. If this journey supports you in any way, feel free to like or subscribe. It really helps the channel grow, so we can continue to help people navigate their inner brain rooms. And we love reading your thoughts. Even just a little emoji lets us know you're out there. For daily brain boosts and quirky support between episodes, come meet Bella the Brain, our motivational mascot, over on Instagram. She's weird, wise, and always dressed to impress. Until next time, sleep well and good night from your brain room.